Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. This is going to be part of the Isaiah 4 and 1 series. It's very important, Isaiah 4 and 1, because I know that I'm going to be talking to a lot of people on here. First thing, who am I talking to on this one? I'm talking to all of you guys. People done called you slow, done said you weird, done called you a lame, done called you an incel, done said you awkward, said you ugly. I'm talking to you. I'm finna break this down for you. And this is based on a whole lot of observation, a whole lot of knowledge, and a whole lot of experience. Now, you wonder why they like Pookies? This is finna provide some of the answer. Besides, they goofy and they don't know what they want. I'm finna give you a little more to why a lot of these women like Pookie. Isaiah 4 and 1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. The disgrace is how superficial they are and how they think that we don't know. None of us know exactly how this goes. I'm gonna tell you like this. And this one, I'm talking about the things that any man can do to get a whole bunch of these women. It don't matter if you fat. It don't matter if you skinny. It don't matter if you ain't got no teeth in the front. It don't matter if you got buck teeth in the front. You gonna get them. Y'all remember the got him dude? He proved what I'm saying too. This guy, when he became famous like that, man, he was getting all type of chicks, man. I heard about him. He was getting all type of chicks. I even saw a video of him wrapped up, squeezing chicks' butt that you probably think you can't get. This ain't about height. You know, it's short dudes. Like you heard what FitX Fearless say, he don't see a difference based on his height being only 5'7", even though he buff. You know what I mean? That dude, you know, he cut up. He cut up. But he's right. It don't matter, man. I'm telling you, like I got a guy I used to consider was a friend. Was short, what most women would deem unattractive, but he was never unable to pull. He even got one that I have been trying to get all while I was young. He was knocking her back like she wasn't nothing, like she was a streetwalker. And the reason is because these women are superficial and they see certain things more than other things. What are those certain things? Money, status, muscles, the way you dress. More so than how you even talk. If you got a 2024 Camaro, the Z, what's that Z one? The real sporty one, or you driving in a Bentley or a G-Wagon, this is where I kind of agree with Jason Black too. It ain't gonna matter how you talk, if you talk at all. Y'all ever seen Mute? The dude they call him Mute, they grew up with Wiz Khalifa. If he really mute like that, he be getting plenty. Look, y'all see the point I'm making? All right, we finna break this down. Isaiah 4 and 1 is already here. These women are scratching, clawing, talking stuff. Once they get comfortable with you, they really talk stuff then. They act like every man want them and he don't. You heard Kanye verse. Kanye said he had a verse on the remix of Like That where he said, And this ain't gonna be my shortest one. Y'all know I got short ones coming in terms of video, but this ain't gonna be my shortest one because I gotta break this down. But Kanye had a verse where I guess Drake or J. Cole said something like, I treat a bad B like she average. Kanye flipped it and said he treated bad B like a fat B. Now, a lot of guys don't mind a little chub. But one thing that a lot of women that got the chub need to understand is that there's a lot of guys out there that don't. That's just the way it is. I mean, so if this describes you on the chubby side, then you know that you ain't gonna have access to all of them, but they'll knock you back. You can run up the numbers on your body count if you allow them to do it. What am I getting at? That for you to get, here in the United States, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but I can speak for this area where I'm at, Milwaukee. I can speak for the whole entire Midwest because it's pretty much the same. I could definitely speak for Texas and go on down there too. That you get your money right. You get your money right, however you choose to do it. Then you get to hitting them weights, playing with them weights. Make sure you eating. If you skinny with no muscle tone, you gotta pile on them foods that's gonna build you up, your muscle mass up. Cause if you got the M&Ms, money and muscles, man, you gonna get a whole lot of them. You pull out, you get out of a bench with some designer shoes on, or jeans, or you clean, nice watch, you ain't gotta say nothing. They gonna say stuff to you. Why? Because they superficial like that. Some of the things that women like are universal. They're universal. They like height. If you tall and you get your money right, you're gonna have access to a lot of them. You're gonna have access to some of them regardless if you're over 6 feet. Like, I see how women look up at me like they like my height. They always have. You know? But if you got that money, see, if you one of them dudes that's saying, ah, man, I don't care about money like that, and you 5'7", you built like Ram Man, you'll get some of them, because we all gonna get some of them. You try hard enough, you gonna get some of them. But you ain't gonna get the amount that'll satisfy you, or come close to it where you say, man, I think I done bust enough nuts, I'm good. But you got the money and you got the muscles, you work on your body. If you're on the slim side, do some sit-ups, make them abs pop out. Play with them weights, eat a little more, build up that muscle mass. If you fat, get on the treadmill, eat a little less, get that money right. They love that money, boy. All of them. Like, a lot of them, like, I believe when I first got my wife, I think part of it was how I was dressing. I was wearing Nautica. That's back when we were wearing K-Swiss. I had all type of K-Swiss. Dressing preppy. Earrings. I think that was part of it. when a woman ain't with you for the right reason and your money get messed up, she gonna get disrespectful. She might not even know she doing it, but that's what they gonna do. Then when your money start getting right again, they start trying to do a little more for you. Don't go for that. If I'm gonna get used, I'm gonna get used by the ones that don't know me. It ain't gonna be the ones that know me. All of a sudden, you interested. Like he say, back then you didn't know me. Now I'm hot, you all on me? No, sir. No, ma'am. Then the next thing I want to talk about is dress. Dress. Like a little hood rat, you don't gotta match. She gonna just only like certain things. Like it was funny, Coach Greg put up he put up a picture of how Pookie dressed. He had on some slides, tank top. It was hilarious. But you only gonna get, like I told one of them dude, I told him, I said, you only gonna get certain type of women with that hairstyle. I said, with this hairstyle, I could get more of a variety than you can in terms of women. Because, for one, the Latinas, they love it. Black people have a bad stereotype towards curls and perms. They equate it to false preachers and pimps. Whereas other races, you got nice, neat, curly hair. They like it. You see? So you want to be fresh. Anytime you go to the movies, anytime you go to the mall, you want to have a little jewelry on. You want to be fresh. Now, be careful going around these pookies that we talking about, because they bums and they might just try to start something with you or rob you. Those are hybrid ninjas. They not like us. They hybrid ninjas. So, you get the money. You work on your physique. You work on your dress. Those three. You can do them at the same time. You can do them one at a time. I would start with the money, because that's what gets their attention the most. Now people want to start calling. Let me see. You can call back. That's what gets their attention the most. But, hey, hold on, let me tell them. Hold on. Then the secondary, you take your pick. The secondary, you take your pick. You don't work on your clothes. You don't want all your shoes to be tennis shoes. You want to have the top of the line shoes, like Air Max or Jordans, the stuff that grab people's attention the most. But you want to have shoes. You want to have casual shoes, because you want to be able to dress casual. Like if you early 20s and you know how to dress casual, you're gonna get them women your age, and you're gonna get women older than you. I know they tell you there ain't none of these women worth. Man, listen, just have fun with them. Have fun with them. Don't mistreat them. There's no need. And I would tell you don't lie to them either, because it's like you minimizing your manhood by lying to them. If they don't accept the truth, then you don't accept them. You know, that's the way it need to be. If they don't accept the truth, you don't accept them. And don't be dogging your baby mamas out. You better off making them jealous. I believe you should make them jealous. Get what they stop liking you for not having. You know what I mean? Get what they stop liking you for not having. So, pile that up, man. Turn 500 to 1,000. Keep a bunch of money in your wallet. Stay out of the hood. Stay away from bomb. But keep a wallet full of money. Whereas when you open that wallet up, the women around you go see. I'm telling you, man. And don't make no age off limits. Don't y'all listen to these YouTube guys, man. It's women in their 40s and 50s that'll rock your world and how you snore. It's all about having fun, right? Like y'all trying to go down to the hour, y'all trying to have fun. Okay, you trying to have fun. Then why are y'all in terms of just trying to have fun, why are y'all eliminating some of these single mothers out here? So what? Are they fun or not? If they not fun, you don't deal with them. If they hooked on their baby daddy, you don't deal with them. If he dead, he ain't never getting out of jail. I mean, come on now. Now I can see, okay, she got 5 kids, 4 baby daddies. They all lined up on the couch, stuff like that. Nah, you better off jagging. She gonna be too much of a headache. Like y'all see the video where the girl had her kids jumping on the dude for cheating, and what, none of them is kids? Don't let them fool you, man. You listen to these hater dudes. You the ugliest dude. You the worst dude. You don't got a chance with these women. But then you get to talking to them, and you see you do, don't you? You see you do. Sometimes I've kind of flirt just to see how they react. And they be reacting like they catching it. Now, another point I want to make, I might do a separate video on this. Some of y'all principles is keeping you from having fun out here. I'm going to show you something. Matter of fact, I am going to do a whole separate video on this. What you think about God is help keeping you from having fun. You ever notice how the Most High allows sinners to have what you've been praying for? Think about that now, while you suppress every desire that you have. I can see drugs. You don't do that. But yo wing dang doozy is dry as a summer sidewalk. Because you think that you somehow serving God. But remember you was in the bathroom the other day and you was aroused, and you got the shaking, and you got it done, didn't you? You think the Most High mad at you for that? So y'all letting these 95-year-old preachers turn you into a 95-year-old, 25-year-old. First of all, what you do is between you and God. Let's go here. He's supposed to preach, and he's supposed to show you the mind of God. These dudes ain't doing that. They showing you the mind of them. But y'all support them though. I done kept it real my whole entire ministry. And I got a little support, but I'm not like them. Power bottoms and stuff. But boy, you couldn't say nothing about them before that. Man, you hating on Bishop Jakes. Oh, he a bishop? How can you be a bishop and a power bottom? Bishop for who? And don't tell me he ain't do it because they got him on video. People have saw it. I ain't watching that garbage, but people have saw it. And it's not just him, it's other preachers, politicians, all different walks of life. It ain't just him. And to his defense, he might as well go and be a whole zesty bowl of fruit instead of preaching. If that's what you want to do, go do it. He want to fake like he close to God, all this stuff, man. Now, sometimes principles come into play, but not with him. It's a reason why I ain't knocking back. Man, I'm going to tell you like this. Y'all can say what y'all want about me. Women flirt with me all the time. All the time. But I'm not finna just get to knocking everybody because that does go against who I am. I mean, you gotta be at least a concubine. If you ain't good enough to be a concubine, why should I have sex with you? I could just go jag off. I could make my masculine factory produce itself. We as human beings are masculine or feminine factories. Yeah, I can make it happen myself. Listen, number one, no matter how you talk, I don't care if you talk you stutter. I don't care if you won't look people in the face. I don't care if you can't stand to be in a room of 5 people. One thing you should never do, ever, is act like these guys are better than you, because they're not. When the Most High created man, he created man, Adam, and we all funnel through as a reproduction cycle through the first man, which was Adam. He didn't say, all right, this guy's going to be better than this guy's going to be better than this guy. That's in y'all minds. Ain't no dude better than me. I'm standing on it. And I'm saying this to all of you YouTube. I don't care. You get more views than me. You make more than me on YouTube. You probably got more material possessions. You ain't better than me. I guarantee you it's a lot of things that I can do better than you. Just like it's some things you could do better than me. You not better than me. You not. Let me bring you back down to earth. Cause see, that stuff that make you, some of y'all think that you better than somebody else, it's gonna pass away. It has no everlasting value whatsoever. Ain't gonna be none of these cars in heaven. Ain't gonna be none of these cars in hell. You got money. Okay, money. In the earth. mean, you ain't got Elon Musk money, but even though Elon Musk got all that money, Elon Musk ain't better than me in everything. Y'all see how that works? That's how you got to start thinking. Stop comparing yourself to these dudes and get the most out of life and the most money you can get, the most building up your body, the most, well, whatever it is you want, get the most that you can get, and F these other dudes. Include me. Don't compare yourself to me either. 4, 5 people called you ugly. Do you think you ugly? Yeah, I think I'm ugly. Why do you think you ugly? Because they said you was ugly? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There's people I think is ugly, but it don't matter if they don't think they ugly. Just like it's people who think I'm ugly. I don't give a flying. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me. If you ain't believe nothing else that I say, believe me when I tell you that I don't give a what you think of me and my appearance. Everybody ain't gonna like me. Everybody don't like you. If you think everybody like you, you are indeed a narcissist. You have mental disorders. Something is wrong with you, definitely. If you think that everybody think the best of you. And something is wrong with you if you care too much what other people think of you. You need to go back to the drawing board and figure out, why do I care so much what people think of me? I can see my face. I'm looking at a handsome man right here. Everybody don't see that. But who gives a... Man, I'm going to end up saying it. If you... All these women, if you think I'm ugly, F you. Look, I got something for you. Oh, you supposed to be spiritual. Here's another one. I ain't them. I know God gonna judge me. That's all that matters. Hey, why did you stick your finger up? Well, that's what matters, not what you think. Like you need to worry about yourself. Like you ain't never did or said or thought nothing wrong. That's narcissism too. You always worried about what somebody else. What about your imperfection? Work on them. People ain't gonna do that though. They ain't gonna do that. You think you a bad bee. Oh, he ugly. Oh, it was right there. It might have even slipped out. Nobody cared. 5 or 6 dudes think you bad, so I'm supposed to care what you think of me. I'm trying not to cuss on these videos. That's not cussing every second, but sometimes it be the right words. You turn your nose up at me and you done dudes done came in your mouth. You are a slut. And you turn your nose up at me because you wear your toenails. A couple dudes said you had pretty feet. A couple dudes said you had pretty eyes. A couple dudes like your shape. And you think you could turn your nose up at me the way you live in life? Let me get off of here. Let me know if y'all want me to do part 2 to this, man. For real. Because I'm not done. But I'm trying not to use profanity. So have a nice day.